For LibertyFlames.com, my name is Nick Pierce, and it's a pleasure now to be joined by former Flames forward Alex McLean, who played here just a short time ago. It's been about 9 years now, but Alex, it's good to see you back here in Lynchburg. How cool is it to be back here on campus?
Oh, man, it's great to be back here, man. It's a blessing. I mean, it's completely different from when I was here, man, but it's just new and improved, and what a blessing it is to be back, man. It's a great place.
Now, before we go any further, I got to ask you, you're a little bigger than I remember you last time. What's your secret?
Yeah, I mean, I just finished in the weight room, so just, you know, years and years of getting in there and playing against those big pros, man, you got to put on some size.
You know, I remember watching you play here at Liberty in the Vaughn Center, and even up at VMI. That's probably one of my best memories of you on the court. Was your 40-20 game against VMI? What do you remember about that?
Oh man, that was a great game. You remember VMI had that fast pace, so you know they were getting up a lot of shots, and I was just cleaning up people's rebounds. And sometimes you just have a good day. You know, that was a great memory in my career here at Liberty.
Played with a lot of good players here at Liberty as well. A lot of good times. When you look at this place now, what do you think? I mean, can you believe how much it's grown, how much it's changed?
Oh, man, it's unbelievable here. If I had these kind of facilities, man, I think I might average 50 a day, 50 a game. But, this is like the progression here is like next to none. And I think as far as the Big South Conference, I think they're hand over fist probably the best facilities around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So you went into professional ball after Liberty. You actually just retired. You've been playing ball in the Philippines here of late. What made you come to the decision that it was time to hang it up?
Oh, you begin to have a family and start to get injuries. You get a little older. I actually tore both my Achilles, so those were hard rehabs. And to be honest, at 30 years old, I was ready to start the transition rather than try to figure out what I'm going to do when I'm a little bit older. I think 8 years I can hang it up and be happy where my career took me.
How about the memories that you'll have and all the places you've been? Because it's not just the Philippines. You've played all over the world.
Yeah, I started out my professional career in Poland, and I played in a really good league there in Euro Cup. Then I went to Greece. After Greece, I went to Dubai, had a good time in Dubai. In Lebanon, I kind of did the Middle East. And then when I went to Asia and China, it was just super big time, playing against all kind of NBA pros, and really took my game to another level.
What's the culture like in those places as opposed to here in the United States and the platform that the game is on?
Yeah, I mean, completely different. When you're in Dubai, the basketball level is a little lower, but just that actual country is just amazing. And China and the Philippines, I'm playing in front of like 20, 25,000 a night. So as much as the game is so worldwide now and so everything's abroad, that it's just like it's almost unbelievable because over there that's like their NBA, so you're getting treated as if you were here, and man, it was amazing.
Well, speaking of the NBA, I know you've got some potential opportunities that are on the table right now. How much would it mean to you to get into coaching?
Oh man, it means the world. I've actually turned down 2 contracts I've gotten in the last month to really pursue coaching, so I'm all in. And I just flew in here from being with the Portland Trail Blazers for 2 weeks and had a great mini camp with them. And after I leave here, I'm going to the Brooklyn Nets the end of the month, and I'll probably be back here after that. So weighing out a few options, but, man, just to have these opportunities is a blessing.
Could you have ever imagined, playing here at Liberty or even before that, growing up in Long Island, that you'd have these kind of opportunities?
Oh, no, man. I didn't think I was even going to play Division I, man. Like, everybody knows my story. I never played any high school ball, so just being here, just being able to play here was a blessing. And everything after that is just like the cherry on top, But to be back here and hopefully have an opportunity to be a part of this program, I would love nothing more than to do that.
When you look at the state of the game right now in the NBA, and you look at a team like the Golden State Warriors, and not everyone has that dynamic 7-foot center. You can kind of relate to that a little. You weren't 7 feet tall, but you played bigger than what you actually were. How do you feel like the game is evolving now in terms of inside play?
I think, inside play is almost non-existent now. I think the undersized big man, especially the last 3 years, has been utilized. I think I came out at the wrong time because it was all about being a 6'10", 6'11", 4-man. But now you see guys like Draymond Green, who was 6'6", 6'7", they're getting the job done. I think it's transcending the game because it's teaching big guys that they have to be able to do everything. You know what I mean?
Definitely. So where do you see the game evolving to with that in mind? And do you think more guys like Steph Curry, the smaller, undersized guys, might have a place there?
Yeah, I think everybody sees it going that way, and I think it's given a lot of hope to kids, that guys that kind of feel like they don't fit the criteria and the things on paper as far as size and strength. But man, it's just coming down to skill. Everybody's so skilled now, it's totally different. And mostly everybody in the NBA is interchangeable, as you can see. So.
And speaking of kids, you're working with some kids around here this week. I know there's some camps going on. How rewarding is that to be able to work with the young people?
Oh, it's the best, man. This is like giving back is probably the best thing, and giving kids opportunities because, you know, you'll see a face now and you'll probably see him 10 years from now and he may be here or somewhere else, but just giving somebody a platform and being able to preach to them and also be able to, maybe they have not received Christ or maybe they have, but just being able to have that platform alone is just amazing.
Yeah, last thing there is along those lines, how much is faith a part of your life and your career?
Oh, it's huge, man. I wouldn't have been able to do anything if it wasn't for this place. When I was speaking with the kids 2 days ago, I told them when I first came to Liberty, I wasn't a Christian. And actually, Coach Susi brought me to Christ. And ever since then, man, things are just taking off. And it's really not because of me. And I'm just thankful for all the opportunities I've gotten. You know what I mean?
Alex, we appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck coming up here, okay?
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.